I told you earlier this week, or what was it yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Last night when we were talking, that there's a rumor that there's a Megalodon on the Parasol Storm map.
You told me, and I still have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, so there's this guy. His name's Jack Frags,
Mm-hmm.
and he's a PC player. He's a YouTuber, and he made this video explaining this theory he has.
Mm-hmm.
So last night, I got off work, got home around midnight,
Okay.
and I logged into Battleblog. I was getting ready to sit down and play, and I noticed there was a new assignment that I hadn't noticed before.
Mm-hmm.
And the new assignment is called Phantom Prospect. And the interesting thing about that is that if you go into Battleblog and you have the China Rising DLC and you're a premium member, you can click on it and it shows, where it shows like what you need to do to unlock it. One of them's play around of China Rising, and it's checked there.
No,
because that's what
premium
happened.
ones.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And then the other one is a question mark and it has a box, and it's not checked. So I Googled it, and I came across this video. And first he explained how to unlock the assignment and how it works into his theory of this Megalodon. So on Parasol Storm, there's 14 statues on the map when you play Conquest.
Oh, when you play Conquest. I wouldn't know. I
Yeah.
only play Team Deathmatch.
Yeah, I've been on Parasol Storm a couple times. And there's Braille underneath each of the statues that's different. And the Braille essentially makes a number. And so in the 14 numbers, 14 statues, there's 14 numbers. And the 14 numbers, somehow somebody figured out that they're in relation to a letter.
Okay.
So, and the letter made an anagram. So then somebody sat down and figured out what the anagram stood for. So
No life.
no life, exactly. So the Parasol or the Phantom Prospect assignment got released, and basically, if you go into the leaderboards, right, on Battleblog, and go to General and scroll down on the bottom left, there is a insignia that is the exact same insignia for the assignment.
It's really small.
Yeah, it's really small.
We just did it like 5 minutes ago before we did this.
Yeah.
And it is incredibly fucking small. I struggled to find it, and you're like, it's right there, and I don't fucking see it.
So you click that, and it basically pulls up a kill screen on your computer.
Yeah, like a DOS.
Yeah. And then it says enter password. And basically the password is Bump in the Night, which is the anagram that's made on the 14 statues that are located throughout Parasol Storm. Okay, so that's basically what I was there to find out. But then he starts breaking down his theory behind this Megalodon. If you Google Phantom Prospect, or if you used to Google Phantom Prospect, now it doesn't even come up anymore because of Jack Frags. It pulls up this book called Phantom Prospect, and it's part of this weird series.
Yeah, Rogue something.
Yeah, Rogue, blah blah blah. Nobody really gives a shit. And the thing behind this book, Phantom Prospect, is that there's a old Nova Scotia boat crash, right? And it was carrying a very valuable shipment, blah 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 blah. But it's being defended by a Megalodon.
And what's a Megalodon?
A Megalodon is a dinosaur era shark. It's a humongous giant shark. Okay, so that's not really much to hang your hat on for this theory, but if you remember when one of the first trailers for Battlefield came out, Battlefield Friends did a trailer, and basically the noob was looking at his buddy who's kind of like the dork. Remember that guy with the glasses? And the guy is on Parasol Storm on a jet ski, running from some enemies that are shooting at him. And noob screaming at him, "Get out of the water! Get out of the water! There's a Megalodon in the water!" And everybody's like, "There's no Megalodon in the water." And the noob says, "Yeah, we'll see about that." And then, it cuts away, and everybody kind of laughs, and everybody thought it was a joke. So that's number 2, right?
2.
So basically, they're just saying that the theory is that the Battlefield Friend guys were kind of in on the secret. Okay. So then the third part of it is in late November, the multiplayer director went on some Swedish, looks like a YouTube channel, and was talking about the development process. And they asked him about a rumor that they heard of some secret that he put in the game that got removed from the game. And basically, he said that he left it in, and that he went on Parasol, or he went on a map, because the Europe hadn't been released yet, and replicated and made this event happen. And it's an event that makes everybody say, "What the fuck?" on the map. Now, on Jack Fragg's video, he was saying that there had to have been people that saw it. But when you and I talked about it, there might not have been anybody in the map, because basically it sounds like it's something that an event that one person could make happen.
Yeah, he said that when he heard about it, he went back to his desk, fired it up, the server, and made it happen. But when he didn't announce that he did it in a room full of people.
Yeah, he did say that it is an event that everybody on the map will see.
Right.
Will be a part of. So
it's a lot like the fucking tower falling.
Yeah, it's an event like that.
That makes me go, what the fuck? Because usually I'm in it when it fucking falls.
Yeah, I know. We each like look at each other, and then you go, "Is that your alarm on your phone?" I'm like, "Oh,
yeah, the building,
the building,
yeah, killed in action."
And so this is kind of created like an internet shitstorm, because if you Google Jack Frags, he comes up about Battlefield 4 repeatedly, and people like on IGN and respected news organizations are referring to this one theory that this one guy has, and it does make sense to me. I know that you are a little bit more.
Well, it's like any conspiracy. It's not a conspiracy theory, but it's like anything. If I bring up two valid points that are similar in a connected event, and you want to know more about it, and you start looking in at it, the deeper you look into something, the more and more things seem to be alike. Even if they're not related.
Okay, I understand that. The counterpoint to that, though, is in your whole life up to now, how many times have you heard of a Megalodon?
I think like 2. There's like a sci-fi movie about it.
Yeah,
and
I can think of 2 or 3 times. So what are the likelihood that the name of the assignment is the same name as a book about a Megalodon? They included Megalodon in the trailer, and so what are the chances of that happening? I think it's pretty rare.
Maybe he likes Shark Week.
Maybe.
I don't know.
And if he likes Shark Week, you know what he'd do? He'd put a motherfucking Megalodon in the goddamn map. So
there's a lot of theories, and a lot of people have spent a lot of time trying to make it happen, and they haven't.
No, but you got to think about how big that map is in Conquest. I mean, it's huge. You really haven't experienced too much.
That's true. I don't play Conquest.
It's humongous. And so there's a lot of things that can happen. So somebody will figure it out. Because how did somebody figure out Bump in the Night as the password? How did somebody find all 14 statues? And how did somebody recognize that was a Braille number? And how did somebody recognize that Braille number was the same number as a letter of the alphabet? And how did somebody put together somebody's got too much goddamn time.
But adding to the conspiracy, how do you know that DICE didn't release that?
That's a good point.
See?
Yeah.
See?
I'm sure DICE has some other shit to work on, like their fucking game.
Yeah. But hey, how do you know he wasn't like,
oh,
this, and this, and you know?
Yep. You don't
There's
know.
You
don't know.
A lot of theories.
Eventually they will. I think somebody will figure it out. I mean, it's too big of an Easter egg. There's a lot of Easter eggs in a lot of different games that don't get noticed, but I don't think it's something as big as this.
Yeah.
I think the guy that made it will eventually lose his shit and just tell somebody else how to do it.
Or maybe it's nothing.
Or maybe it is
Buzz
nothing.
sells games.
Yeah, it could be.
A lot of people are talking about it now, so we got to think how many people are like, well, I wonder what they're talking about, and either went out and got the game, or the guys that didn't like the game are now like, well, I wonder what that is.
It's possible. It's not probable. It's possible. But I know that over the next week I'm going to be spending a lot of time playing.
I mean, we can what if it all day long, but there's a lot of theories. The one he did, made sense. Yeah, there's a lot of Megalodons and how many people. But hey, maybe he's a fucking Megalodon freak. Maybe he saw the sci-fi movie and really liked it. Maybe. And now he's just got like Shark Week.
Maybe I just think there's just too much shit going on.
I see what you're saying, but yeah, we'll see. I just want to know what the event is, really, if there is an event.
Well, maybe by the time we do our next battle blog, it'll happen.
It'll be something like really lame. Like, oh, that's what it is.
Like,
it's really lame. That's why everybody's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. So, if you're on playing Battlefield 4, get on Parasol Storm. Try to make this event happen. If it happens, put a comment down below.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Please like, subscribe, favorite.
Hit us up on YouTube.
Yeah, the Nerd Filter. YouTube.com/the Nerd Filter. YouTube.com/TNF_Battleblog.
Okay.
Pinterest,
Tumblr,
Facebook,
Twitter,
of course. The Twits. Yes, which is what?
The Nerd Filter.
You're not even gonna do
No, because I have my own Twitter now.
Okay. Oh, now you want to.
I got to promote my own Twitter now. I actually went out and get subscribed to Twitter. I have like 5 followers because I don't even know how to fucking use it.
Yep, I can tell by your tweets.
Oh, you read them?
No, I don't even. It's always the same pictures. You take a picture, you post it on Facebook,
Instagram and Twitter,
Tumblr and Twitter. So yeah, it's what's your Twitter handle?
Twitter, Ruckus 1100.
Ruckus 1100. Yep, I'm Big Bad Tove. And then lastly, of course, visit our website, which is our bread and butter.
TheNerdFilter.com.
And TheNerdFilter.com. So I'm going to be reviewing Gran Turismo 6 this week. At some point, I've spent a lot of time with it. We'll talk about it next week in the news filter. And we'll see you guys next time.
Yes, we will.
See you on the battlefield.
See you on the battlefield. Stay frosty.
Bye-bye.
No, stay frosty. That's the Battleblog. That's the
No,
Battleblog
dude.
Exit.
Oh, my God.
Stay frosty.
No, you go, yep.
No, that's the news filter. This is the Battleblog.
Oh.
It's new.
Okay,
Stay
whatever.
frosty, my friend.
Okay, let's do the end again. But so, see you on the battlefield.
See you on the battlefield. Stay frosty.